There is no perfect moment waiting for you somewhere in the future. There's only now. Single breath, this single choice, this single heartbeat. Too many of us tell ourselves, I'll start weighing when I have more money, when I have more time, when I feel ready, when the stars align. But life isn't waiting. Your days are passing, and each one is a chance to shape a new direction. The truth is, change doesn't require permission from the universe. It requires a decision from you. The moment you decide, enough, I'm moving forward, you've already shifted your life. Stop asking for something. You are the sign of the sign. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is right now. Today, we'll walk through 10 guiding truths to help you move from hesitation to transformation. If you take them to heart and apply them, not tomorrow, not someday, but today, you'll look back and realize this was the moment your life began to change. The myth of the perfect time, we love to tell ourselves we're just waiting for the right time. It sounds reasonable, even wise, but in reality, it's a clever disguise for fear and procrastination. We imagine that someday we'll feel ready, more confident, more knowledgeable, more equipped. But here's the truth, and that day may never come. Life doesn't hand you a perfectly clear road before you begin. It offers you opportunities wrapped in uncertainty. The people you admire didn't start because everything was perfect. They started despite the imperfections. They stepped into the unknown and trusted themselves to figure it out along the way. When you say, I'll do it when things settle down, you're forgetting that life rarely settles. The world keeps moving. Circumstances keep shifting. There's always another reason to delay. If you wait for the perfect season, you might wait forever. The real right time is not a date on the calendar. It's the moment you decide you're done with excuses. Right now is just as good as any moment you'll ever have. In fact, it's the only moment you truly own. The sooner you act, the sooner you grow. And the sooner you grow, the sooner you live the life you've been imagining. Action builds clarity. Most people think they need to have everything figured out before they begin. They want the full roadmap before they take the first step. But life rarely works that way. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. Imagine trying to steer a parked car. No matter how hard you turn the wheel, you won't change direction unless the car is moving. Your life works the same way. When you're still, nothing changes. When you start moving, even in small ways, possibilities begin to reveal themselves. Taking action sends a powerful message to your mind and the world, oh, I am ready. Suddenly, you start noticing opportunities you overlooked before. You meet people who guide you forward. You learn lessons that shape your path. The truth is, you don't need to know the whole journey. You just need to know the first step. From there, each move you make will open the door to the next. It's like walking through fog. You can't see the entire road, but as you take a few steps, more of the path appears. Overthinking is the enemy of progress. If you wait until you feel 100% confident, you'll never start. Confidence grows from doing, not from waiting. The moment you take action, you shift from thinking about it to living it, and that's where real transformation begins. Fear is a sign you're growing. Many people believe fear is a warning to stop, but often fear is a signal that you're stepping into new territory. It's proof you're expanding. If you only do what feels safe, you'll stay where you are. Fear is simply your mind's way of protecting you from the unknown. But here's the thing. Growth lives in the unknown. Every time you move beyond your comfort zone, you stretch your capacity for what's possible. Think of fear as the soreness you feel after exercising muscles you haven't used in a while. It's uncomfortable, but it means you're getting stronger. The same is true with life. When fear shows up, it's often a sign that you're exactly where you should be, on the edge of a breakthrough. The trick is not to wait for fear to disappear, but to take action while it's still there. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the choice to keep moving despite it. Every time you walk through fear, you discover it was never as powerful as you imagined. And each time you do, your courage grows, your confidence deepens, and your life expands in ways you never thought possible. Let go of the "when I have" excuse. One of the biggest traps we fall into is telling ourselves, I'll start when I have more time, more money, more knowledge, more support. It feels logical, but it's often just a subtle way of delaying action. The truth is, resources rarely arrive before commitment. Most of the time, they appear after we've already begun. You don't need to have everything in place to start. You simply need to start with what you do have. Think about the people who have built something meaningful. They didn't wait for all the pieces to be perfect. They worked with what was available and found solutions along the way. The act of starting creates momentum, and momentum attracts opportunities. When you say, I can't because I don't have enough, you're putting your dream in a waiting with no appointment scheduled. Instead, flip the mindset. I will start now, and I will find a way. That shift in thinking turns you from a passive dreamer into an active creator. You'll discover that time can be made, money can be earned, skills can be learned, and help can be found. But none of that happens while you're standing still. The conditions you think you're waiting for won't magically appear. They'll be built through the choices you make today. And once you truly commit, life often surprises you with the very resources you thought you were missing. Progress beats perfection. Perfection is one of the most dangerous illusions in personal growth. It convinces you that you're being careful or thorough, when in reality you're just stuck. The idea of needing everything to be flawless before you act is the fastest way to kill a dream. Progress doesn't require perfection, it requires movement. Small, imperfect steps forward are infinitely more valuable than perfectly planned ideas that never leave your mind. You can adjust, refine, and improve once you're in motion, but you can't improve something that doesn't exist. Think of a sculptor. They don't wait to have a perfect block of marble with no flaws before they begin. They take what's in front of them and start chiseling. It's the process that reveals the beauty, not the starting point. The pursuit of perfection often hides a deeper fear of judgment, fear of failure, or fear of not being good enough. But the truth is, the people who succeed aren't the ones who never make mistakes. They're the ones who keep moving despite them. Remember, done is better than perfect. A messy start can be polished over time, but an idea trapped in your mind will never touch the world. Let progress be your standard, and perfection will naturally grow out of it. Your life is decided by today's choices. Your future isn't shaped by one big event. It's built by the small choices you make every single day. Every thought, every action, every decision is a brick in the foundation of your life. When you understand this, someday stops feeling safe. You realize that every time you delay, you're actively creating a future you may not want. Waiting isn't neutral, it's a choice too. It's choosing to stay the same. The life you dream of won't arrive fully formed. It will grow from the seeds you plant now. That means your actions today, even the tiny ones, matter more than you think. Choosing to read instead of scroll, to save instead of spend, to exercise instead of procrastinate. These daily decisions shape your identity. If you want to know where you'll be 5 years from now, look at the decisions you're making right now. They're leading you somewhere. The question is, are they leading you toward the life you want or away from it? You hold the pen to your story. Every day is a fresh page. You can choose differently at any moment. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll create a future you'll be proud to live in. Waiting feels comfortable. It allows you to stay where you are and avoid the discomfort of the unknown. But comfort is not where dreams live. Dreams live in motion and risk and action. The longer you wait, the further away your life's true potential drifts. You don't need to feel ready to begin. Readiness is not an emotion that suddenly appears. It's something you create by starting. The path becomes clear once your feet are on it, not before. Your future is not determined by what you wish for, but by what you do today. Every decision you make, big or small, either moves you closer to your goals or keeps you exactly where you are. And every day you delay is a day you can't get back. The people who transform their lives are not the ones with the most resources, luck, or talent. They are the ones who refuse to wait. They understand that action breeds confidence, not the other way around. You have the ability to begin right now, in this very breath. You can choose a single action day that your future self will thank you for. It doesn't need to be huge. It only needs to be real. Stop telling yourself, someday. There is no someday. There is only today. This moment, this choice, this heartbeat. If you want a different life, start creating it now. Take the step, make the call, write the plan, change the habit. The right time will never come. But the moment you decide to act, you'll realize it's been here all along.